Morning.
Morning. Morning.
I'm Jade. This is Darren. This is Tom, and this is Millie Moo. We bought a property in Ireland at the beginning of the year. We've been here now for 5 days, and we just thought we'd give you a quick tour of the land. So this is the entrance to our property. It's a lane that's about 1/4 of a mile long. When we arrived a few days ago, it was about 4 foot high in weeds and overgrowth. We couldn't even get down it. As you can see, we've had to trim quite a lot of it just to be able to get to the house.
And still are trimming it.
Yeah, still trimming it.
Still trimming it and repairing walls that have fallen down.
So that's our entranceway. You come in, we've got some outbuildings here to our left. And it comes into the yard. This is the back of the property. And you can go all the way
Shall we walk down there?
Around. When we came, Storm Eowyn had brought down these trees and this wall had collapsed. And the neighbour who owns these fields next door had cut all these trees down and rebuilt the walls while we were away. As you can see, there's still a lot of clearing to do, lots of stinging nettles to get rid of. When we first bought the house and picked the keys up, this was completely covered in a carpet of moss and lots of ivy all the way around, and that's the pile in the middle.
You couldn't even see these walls, could you?
No.
This pile here is all the ivy that was covering all of these walls. It just looked like a roof coming over it all.
We'll see if we can squeeze through here. We've had to trim some of this back. When we arrived, the water was turned off, and one of the neighbours told us that basically somewhere in here was the tap to turn it back on. So it was just a case of trimming until we found it, and then we managed to find it here. So we do have mains water at the property and electric, although it's not connected yet. We're hoping that to be connected next week.
But the boundary is so overgrown. I don't know if you can see the wall going round.
So the wall goes
those trees over in the far corner here.
Down here, and then the boundary of the property is these trees along here. So we've got all this.
Which then heads down towards those tall fir trees and following on down the boundary of the property.
Yeah, and when we walk around the other side, because obviously we can't walk through here right now, you'll see the fir trees at the other end, and there is a wall here that goes along here, which is the wall to the front garden.
There's a willow there, isn't it?
So it's very peaceful here, very quiet. It was the thing that attracted us the most to the property. We're completely surrounded by fields.
And lots of blackberries, which will be coming, but will fortunately be coming down.
Yeah, to clear all of this. This area here, which we believe was some sort of cow shed or something before.
Yeah, holding stalls, weren't they?
It's all going to come down, and then this wall here is going to come down. And that will then take you into the garden so that it's not separate, and you can see we've done some trimming and things here, but we'll walk around there in a second. Just lots of stinging nettles everywhere.
It's just so much clearer, isn't it, since we cleared all this, even though the pile of
Pile of stuff we've got to sort out at some point. This extension, we don't particularly like the way that it's been done. We want to build under permitted development. We can add 40 square metres to the back of the house, and we're hoping that we'll be able to take this down and then still incorporate that and add in basically extra rooms to the house. We want to take the roof down and redo that.
Including the little man-made ladder on the roof there.
That's Santa's chimney.
Yeah.
That's access for Santa. Come round to the side of the house again. This was completely covered in a carpet of moss.
Yeah, we want to take this down as well, don't we? This little porch is coming down.
Yeah.
Again, it's not built very well.
No.
It's leaking.
There's no glass in the door because the chap who lived here before, so the house has been empty for 2.5 years, and the chap who lived here before, we believe had some sort of heart attack, and the neighbour had to smash the window to get into the house. The police were here because you can't break and enter without the police being here, or the Garda as they call it over here.
Garda, yeah. It's just been let go for a few years, isn't it?
Yeah. This still all needs clearing. There's a lovely hole.
This gaping 8-foot hole.
Which we had to knock down, so it's part of one of our outbuildings, but we had to knock it down. So the driveway actually isn't very wide at all. Its narrowest point is like 6'6" wide, and our caravan, so we knew we would never be able to get a static down here, but our caravan was 7'4", so our caravan, we couldn't actually get it down our lane. So the farmer who owns this field very kindly said, well, if you can...
I'll pull it down for you.
Yeah, I'll pull it across the field if you can make an access way, and the only place we could do it was here.
It's just here, yeah.
So we, it was 30-degree heat, and we pulled down this wall, and it literally just fitted in with millimetres to spare. But we got it in. It was parked here for a while because we couldn't get down to the Dutch barn where it is now, because that was just 5 foot high in weeds. This outbuilding here kept a horse in. If we have a look in there, it's literally just full of horse manure. It needs a good old...
Oh, good compost, as we say.
Yeah. It's quite a good size.
It's just absolutely full of old horse bedding at the moment. It's actually really good, actually.
We'll stick that on the veggie gardens when we finally build it. Did you just smell that?
Yeah, sorry, I smelled that on camera, didn't I?
And then this is the carport. Again, the walls aren't very sturdy. We are probably at some point going to knock all this down anyway and rebuild it.
Well, this roof is coming off, isn't it?
Yeah, all the beams at the top are completely rotten. You can see this one up here isn't even attached, and it's just full of woodworm.
Turn the camera here, Dave. You can see they've even buried metal in the walls here.
Old tools.
Old tools and all that in the cement. We're not sure what it's for. We're not sure if it's some sort of...
Is it a thing, like a good luck thing, or is it just to get rid of the rubbish? We don't know. But there's lots of lovely stone here, which we'll reuse to rebuild. This wall actually isn't too bad at all. But some of the other ones are quite crumbly.
Yeah.
And just need rebuilding.
Crumbly.
So this comes to the front of the house. This porch is in pretty poor state of repair, as you can see. We're actually going to take this down and rebuild it, probably in nice stone to contrast with the render of the house. And then we come through into the garden. Oh, the
previous
dog bowls.
owner had so many cats here. We're just constantly finding cat bowls, dog bowls. Every day we're finding a new one somewhere. It's just quite funny.
So we've had to trim some of this just to get access to the front here to show you what it's like. As you can see, it's quite overgrown.
This was all across here, right up literally to the windows here. You could not walk through here a couple of days ago.
No.
But this was a lovely little garden, which again is all walled off, which we're going to bring back to his former.
Yeah, so it's completely surrounded by this granite wall. It goes all the way down to where those trees are, and then
follows around, doesn't it?
and then all the way back up. And then if you come around here, we're back to the other side of that wall. So it's the same level, maybe an inch or two different. So we're going to knock that down, so then we've got access all the way around the property nice and easy. We found some rhubarb. So we've already harvested some of that. We're going to make a crumble with that later today.
Custard or cream.
But there is a lot of clearing to do in this garden. We want to make it into a really nice sort of cottagey garden.
Hopefully have a manicured lawn in here, aren't we?
Yeah, just somewhere that's going to attract lots of bees and butterflies, and have lots of colour through here. But it's a big job, and it's going to take a long time to do. There's a little pathway down here. We had a little bit of an investigation just down the garden.
Pathway that we created.
Down here.
I'll show you that lovely buddleia.
Yeah, the buddleia. So we have one here which is a pretty standard colour, standard buddleia, and they're quite invasive. But this one over here is a really beautiful deep purple. And yesterday, when the sun was out in the morning, it was very briefly covered in butterflies. So we're probably going to try and keep that one. It's just such a gorgeous colour.
Encourage it, get the light around it again.
Yeah, and then buried in here we discovered we've got raspberries growing in the garden, which is very nice. So we're going to try and pull this back, and we'll probably move it because we're going to have a veg garden in the land behind this. So the garden comes all the way down here, down to those trees there.
Yeah, right way down to there as well.
Yeah. But it's just very tall with overgrowth.
Just been left to grow wild.
Yeah, the guy who lived here before was quite old before he passed away. So we think the garden's just been left for a good 4 or 5 years to grow.
But we have been told that the garden here was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, well, at one time
ago, yeah.
it was a beautiful garden, and we're hoping to bring it back to be just as pretty again.
Yeah. Just trying to get it under control.
Hello, Millie.
So we can see what's here.
Hi. Do you want to say hello? Hi.
Say hi to the camera.
She's trouble. She's a bed hog as well. So all of this was covered in ivy when we first got here.
Yeah, you couldn't even see this, could you? It was literally right out to about here.
Didn't even know that this flower bed was there when we first arrived. And that wooden thing there with the chicken wire net was actually in front of the front door. So we've pulled that down because that's pretty ugly. So as I said, the caravan was here for a few days, and then we wanted to put it under the Dutch barn to give it some extra protection, especially in the winter. But again, we had to clear all of this, so we trimmed all of this. And as you can see how tall it was before. And then again, piles of rubbish that we've been finding around the land.
Rubbish.
It's all here.
There was a like a lean-to greenhouse here. Literally came out to about here, didn't it?
Yeah, there was no panes of glass in it.
It was literally falling over one side. You couldn't really even walk in it without it collapsing.
It was full of weeds. So we took that down, and that is part of the rubbish that's there, but there's lots of other rubbish in there that we've just been finding across the land, and we've been trying to put it in one place.
Yeah.
This is another outbuilding. So I think Tom has commandeered this one.
It.
Yeah. He wants to turn it into his man cave for his hobbies.
So again, we're going to take the roof off. We're looking to line this one out. Possibly even line this wall here. Keep the wall, but just line it so it levels it all out. Raise the roof slightly. And yeah, Tom just wants to turn it into his little den that he can do what he likes in here with. Tools and making a noise.
JS is the son of the farmer who built this house in 1900. So the house is 125 years old. He sold the house to another English couple actually who lived here until we bought it. So we're the third family to own this property.
Which is quite nice, isn't it? For
Yeah.
the years it has been built.
Sorry, we just had to pause the filming. Our neighbour came to come and top our field. So you might see in the previous clips to now that the field was really like overgrown, but it's now just been topped over by our neighbour.
Which we've been waiting for a couple of days, haven't we?
Yeah. So the caravan is now located here under the barn. The roof is really good, but the sides does need some work. The wooden beams need replacing, so that's kind of one of our to-do jobs quite soon.
Before the winter, isn't it?
Yeah. So now we can actually go into the field. So this area here is our soakaway. So we've got two, 2.5, is it feet or meters? Meters deep of gravel drainage in here. So this area really needs sorting. So we need to get all of these weeds and everything out. The only trees that should be around here are willow, and there are some blackthorn trees in here that have grown. So we do need to get rid of those so that the roots and things don't interfere with the soakaway. So this is an area that we do actually need to work on quite soon.
A lot of fallen trees in here as well, isn't there? That
Yeah.
wind has brought down.
Before we get torrential rain.
And
And
this backs up onto the back wall here. If you can look in here, here's the wall of the actual garden that we were in earlier.
yeah, and then so there's willow trees that go all the way around outside here, and then all of the other trees we're going to have to thin out and cut down so that it doesn't interrupt with the soakaway area. So you can come into the field now and actually see all of
a
our
bit better.
fir trees around here, around the edges, which is what we've named our homestead after. And then this bit comes around the back of the garden, so the wall is on the other side of these trees, and obviously this is an area we've got to clear out. And then that comes round to the other end of the garden, or the other end of the strip that comes down the side of the house to where the water
We were up
tap
on the
is.
top side of this earlier on, showing you where the water mains tap is.
So again, this is a lot of area that we need to clear out. There's all these kind of little
Just
trees that
self-seeded
have just
trees,
self-seeded.
Yeah,
It takes up quite a lot of
right back.
space. So we are hoping to kind of put up a reasonable sized greenhouse or polytunnel. We're not sure which direction we're going to go in yet. And that will probably be based along this strip somewhere. So up near that tree, up there is where the tap for our mains water is. But as you can see, we've got quite high brambles.
Really high still, aren't they?
Well, if you go and stand over there, Darren. So Darren's like 6 foot tall, and our brambles are a little bit higher.
Yeah.
So we have ordered some bits and pieces from Amazon. We've got a new mulching blade come to help us hopefully get this down a little bit easier. We couldn't get the tractor up here because actually our septic tank and percolation area is...
It starts in here?
It's, yeah, and then it's up and it goes up to the side of the house.
Yeah.
So we do need to clear that again, like the soakaway.
Yeah.
As a
really
matter of urgency, really.
So again, once we clear this right back, we'll be clearing this right back to the stone walls. There's probably another 20 feet over that side where we're...
Yeah, so I don't know if you can kind of see like that tree at the back, not the one that's bending forward this way. That's kind of where our boundary line is. So it's a good space between here and the garden.
We're going to pull this right back again, aren't we, over here?
Yeah, so all these brambles will go.
Blackthorn.
Yeah, that will have to go.
Yeah. A lot of trees that have fallen again here, this side, that we just want to clear up and get this down to a controllable lawn. Maybe.
So this is the other end of the soakaway. Again, all that should be here are the willow trees. So we'll have to thin all of that out and then get rid of anything else that's started to grow. You can see one there that's fallen. So we'll have to...
Just need cutting right back, doesn't it?
Yeah, we'll have to take that bit out.
Get the light in there a bit more.
So now the field's cut, should we go and have a look like along, like round by the trees and stuff? And
yeah, we can walk in between the trees.
Because we've not ever been able to get up here. I don't know how far back does it go?
It's probably about 10 feet there, I reckon. But what we're going to do is cut all these lower limbs off here, like these ones, just to let some of the light in underneath here, clear all the brambles back around as well.
Yeah, because it's quite a
a
lot all along there.
Just to tidy it all up. Just allow it to breathe a bit more again, won't it? Even though it's windy, it's so sheltered here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hardly feel a breeze here. That's going to be, because it's south facing as well, it's going to be such a sun trap here.
Oh, this is pretty. Gosh, I didn't realise how far back it went.
Yeah. Again, just lots of tidying up these dead branches and all that. Just need taking up to 5-6 foot just to clear it out a bit here.
Yeah, if we get some light in here.
Yeah. Just make it look a lot nicer. Not too worried about the ivy in here. It gives it a natural carpet effect, really. We'll just keep it trimmed down and
just clear out bits like this.
Tidy it all up. Yeah, get the dead wood and all that.
We've got bluebells.
Yeah. Yeah, remnants of old bluebells.
That'll be pretty.
It's just all dead, isn't it?
And so this goes all the way along. I don't know how far. Along we can go, but it goes all the way along there, and then there are trees that go down the side, which ends down by the barn then, don't they?
Yes. Yeah, it goes slowly along towards the barn. Mushrooms.
Oh, they're cute.
That's a little nest of them, isn't it? What do you call it, a clump?
I don't know.
I don't know if they're edible, I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't know enough about my mushrooms to know.
No. As you can see from this side, you can see all the bramble that hasn't been cut yet from the field, so we'll get all this cut back, get all this all chopped out the way and all that, so it tidies it all up, and it should open all this up lovely. Really move.
I know she wants to walk, but I don't know what's on this floor.
No. I reckon that's our foxy friend.
Oh, possibly. We've seen him in the field next door, haven't we?
Yeah.
But we haven't seen him in hours. Although the weeds have been a bit too long to see anything.
Yeah. There's a few here, isn't there? I don't know if it's fox or badger. Just needs a lot of tidying up through here, doesn't it? I think once all this bramble and that's gone here, the light will just pour in here.
Yeah, I do love the ivy on the floor.
Yeah.
It's like our own little woodland area. I'm sure when we get the log burner in the house eventually that we won't need to be buying in much wood.
There's just lots to clear up, isn't there?
There's so much of it around
Lots
here.
of fallen trees here. Ones that we just need to clear out the way. Who's going to fall over first? Probably be me. Jade's good at falling over.
I am, yeah. I'm trying to watch where I'm going.
Yeah. I can guarantee that.
There's quite a lot of space here though. This is really cute.
Yeah, it's lovely. Okay, just lots of tidying up, isn't it? Just.
Yeah, so get rid of all of the rotten.
The eye level ones that are going to take your eyes out.
Yeah.
That's what it is, isn't it?
And then like pull out all of the wood from the trees that have fallen.
So yeah, once this is cleared up,
It'd be a lovely little
yeah, I'm
walk.
not worried about the ivy at all. We can just keep it trimmed, keep it under control, can't we?
Yeah, I really quite like the ivy on the floor.
Yeah. There's loads more bluebells here.
Yeah, I've actually got some bluebell seeds. So once we've started clearing, I think they're to be scattered like late autumn. We'll put some more down and
Yeah. I'm going to go out here. There's just lots of trees that's just been fallen and left, and lots of brambles. That's quite nice actually, isn't it?
well, I didn't know we kind of had a
Little walkway.
woodland area
Yeah.
up there. That's really cute.
But from this side you can see how thick it is still, where the farmer wasn't able to get with the topper. So yeah, we'll clear that right out, trim all these branches off, won't we,
Yeah.
and just open it up nicely, but not too much that's going to let any sort of, you know, wind and that come howling through. We just want it just a little bit off the ground, just to make it look like it's cared for. So no, that's really good.
So that's our property. We'll do a tour of the cottage once we've got all our stuff that's in there into some sort of storage area to move it. And I think that's where we'll call this video for today.
If you like what you've seen, please like, subscribe. Any comments are greatly received and all that. Any ideas that you may have, just put them down below.
Yeah.
We're really open. It's going to be an open plan sort of suggestion thing, that we just open to ideas and ways that we can move forward. And
Yeah, we know we want a veg garden.
well, a nice veg garden, a
We
nice
don't wanna-
normal garden as well, where we're hopefully going to.
And there might be some chickens in the future. But other than that, we're kind of open to ideas as to
what other people have done, and
Yeah.
suggestions that people may have. So thank you for watching.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.